Hey guys, your friendly neighborhood vampire witch Magic here, and today I want to talk to you about what consent actually looks like. We have all heard that consent is important, but what does it actually look like? What does it sound like in real life? Consent is a clear, enthusiastic, informed, and ongoing agreement, not pressure, silence, or guessing. Let's break it down and show what real consent can look like in different situations. Consent is communication. Consent isn't just about saying yes or no. It's about honest, respectful communication. Like, do you want to keep going? Is this still okay? Or let me know if anything feels uncomfortable. And it's like if two people were making out and then one pauses and asks, hey, is this still okay? And the other person responds, yeah, but can we slow down a bit? And the first person should say absolutely and tell me what feels good for you right now, or something along those lines. But you shouldn't push if someone else starts to be uncomfortable. Consent is ongoing. A yes at the start doesn't mean yes forever. People can change their minds. Things like, we can stop at any time. Thanks for telling me. I'm glad you said something. This can be like in a situation where people are in the process of undressing and somebody suddenly says, I'm actually not sure anymore. The other person should respond with, that is totally okay. Do you want to stop or do you want to take a break? It's okay to start something and then say, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, and it should stop at that point. No one should force you once you've told them no to continue, or make you feel bad or coerce you into doing something because you'd already said yes. Saying yes at the beginning doesn't mean that you have to go all the way through with it. You can choose to change your mind at any point. You could even agree to do something and then, like, say you agree to do something once and then you do the thing and then they want you to do it again. Just because you previously said yes to the activity doesn't mean that's a yes to every time that the activity is brought up or initiated. You can say no at any point. Consent can be considered sexy even. It doesn't have to ruin the mood. It can build connection and trust. Like, some people like pillow talk or dirty talk during intimacy. Things like, tell me what you want, or I love it when you do that. Do you like this? Or you look amazing. Can I touch you here? Or yes, please. Let me know if you want more or want to slow down. And consent isn't just for sex. Consent applies to kissing, touching, cuddling, and even texting or joking about someone's body. Things like, can I hug you? Do you mind if I sit closer? Are you okay with this conversation? It's like if somebody makes a suggestive joke and notices the other person seems uncomfortable, they could ask, was that too far? I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. And the other person should respond with whether or not it made them uncomfortable. If it did, then the first person should say, well, thank you for telling me, and I'll keep it respectful, because not everyone is okay with certain kinds of humor. And if you care about that person, you should want to make sure that they feel safe around you. Consent can be nonverbal, but it shouldn't be assumed. Body language does matter, but it's not a replacement for checking in. For example, if someone pulls away, looks tense, or stays quiet, you should check in. Avoid assuming based on what they're wearing, past behavior, or silence. If someone seems quiet and still during a hookup, the other person might pause and say, hey, you've gone quiet. Are you still okay with this? And if the other person says, actually, I'm feeling a little weird, or no, I don't think I am, or something along those lines, the other person should say, well, thank you for telling me. Let's pause for now, because your comfort should matter most. Everyone in the situation should feel safe and comfortable, not just one party. What consent is not. There are many myths surrounding consent, such as if they didn't say no, then it is a yes, which is not true. Just an absence of a no doesn't mean yes. Many people freeze when they feel scared or confronted or like they're in danger. Some people have a hard time with just voicing no, even no matter what the situation. So an absence of no doesn't mean yes. Another myth is, if we have done it before, I don't need to ask. This is a common thing in couples where, like, oh, well, we've done this activity before, so it should just be okay now. Depending on the situation, the day, how they're feeling, and various other factors, it could change. They may not be comfortable with that particular act that day, and you should respect that. Or I've even heard of one partner being like, well, my previous partner was okay with it, so you should be too. Someone else's consent isn't consent for the person that you are currently with. Another myth is that, well, they were flirting, so they must have wanted it. Showing interest is not automatic consent for you to do whatever you want. You should always ask and confirm. Or if they dress that way, they are asking for it. This is also not true, because, I mean, what someone's wearing doesn't give you automatic consent to touch them. You shouldn't automatically just assume that you have the right to do so. I mean, guys wear provocative clothing a lot out in public because they're more allowed to. And you don't see random women or even men going up and grabbing them or touching them just because they're dressed that way. This is purely one-sided gender bias, and it needs to stop. Because it doesn't matter how someone is dressed. If they're dressed in what makes them comfortable, it's because it makes them comfortable, not because they're trying to be eye candy for you or because they want you to come up and grab them. Consent is respect. It is care. It is listening, and it is sexy as hell. What examples of good consent have you seen or wish you had seen? Let us talk in the comments. And as always, remember, love always wins, and I'll see you next time.